Hi everyone, welcome to this channel, and this is the fourth episode of this series where we are discussing the diagnostic criteria. And today we have taken up, as you can see, Jones criteria. Now, whether you are going to appear for an university exam or whether you are going to appear for any competitive exam, you can always expect a question from this topic. So let us see the two criteria, the major criteria and minor criteria of Jones criteria. It is for rheumatic fever diagnosis. Okay, now the questions, all the MCQs are mainly centered around this part. They can give all except question that all of the following are minor criteria except. You have to pick it out, or they can give it like all of the following belong to the major criteria except. This way the questions mainly come. So major criteria includes number one is joint involvement. Now what is this joint involvement? It is basically arthritis. To be more specific, it is polyarthritis. What is the meaning of the word polyarthritis? That is, many joints are involved at the same time. Okay, when in your body many joints are involved at the same time, that is known as polyarthritis. And to be more specific, this polyarthritis is migratory in nature. That means suppose 3 months, for the first 3 months or for some period of the time, the patient is having pain in the lower limbs, right side, right limb, and after some time, after 3-4 months, the pain will shift to the left limb. This is migratory polyarthritis. Many joints will be involved at the same time and the pain will migrate from one side to another. This is major criteria. Mere joint pain, that is arthralgia, that is again a minor criteria. Okay, so migratory polyarthritis, that is a major criteria, and arthralgia, it is a minor criteria. It is simply a joint pain. Next point is myocarditis. Myocarditis is a major criteria, and all the three layers of the heart are involved in rheumatic heart disease. We know this, that all the three layers of the heart are involved. It is also known as, it has got a specific term, that is bread and butter carditis. Okay. Next is that when there is myocarditis, what changes that we are going to find in the ECG? We are going to find PR interval prolongation. So that is again included in the minor criteria, that is PR interval is elonged in the minor criteria in the rheumatic heart disease or rheumatic fever if there is myocarditis as the major criteria. Next point is that we will find some nodules, that is nodules on the skin. Subcutaneously we can find them, subcutaneous nodules. Next is that we will also find erythema marginatum, that is again included in the major criteria in Jones criteria, major in Jones criteria. Then we have the last one, that is Sydenham's chorea. Now please remember, Sydenham's chorea, it is the late manifestation of this disease. It is the last symptom that appears in the disease, but yes, of course, it is included in the major criteria. Next, I am coming to the minor criteria. Now see the minor criteria. C-reactive protein CRP is raised, there is arthralgia, there is fever, there is elevated ESR. Obviously, if this is going on, then fever is a constitutional reaction that will always be present. Elevated ESR will also be there. I explained why there is PR interval prolongation. That is when myocarditis is present as a major criteria. There is recurrent anamnesis of rheumatism. Now this is included in minor criteria, and leukocytosis, that is also included in minor criteria. When will we confirm the diagnosis? This is again important, confirmation of the diagnosis. They can also, since a new pattern of questions are coming up for the various MCQs and the examination, they may give like this 2-3 major criteria, or they can combine some criteria, and they will tell that whether this is a diagnosis, confirmatory diagnosis of rheumatic fever or not. Then how will you confirm? Please see whether there are 2 major criteria or not. So read in the question whether all these are the 5 major criteria discussed, whether they are present in the question or not. Whether the patient is having migratory polyarthritis or not, whether the patient is having myocarditis or not, whether the patient is having subcutaneous nodules, erythema marginatum, or whether there is any presentation of chorea or not. If you find any 2 of these 5, okay? If you find any 2 of these 5, these are all the major criteria, so your diagnosis is confirmed. If you find 2 major criteria, you need not to look into the minor criteria. Yes, of course you can collect them, but your diagnosis is confirmed. In case if you find only 1 major criteria, then you have to take the minor criteria very importantly, because whether 2 minor criteria are there or not, that is going to confirm your diagnosis. So suppose if you find any 1 major criteria, only 1 you found, you couldn't find any other, then look for the minor criteria. If you can find any 2 of these criteria, then also your diagnosis is confirmed. So this is how the diagnosis of rheumatic heart disease or rheumatic fever, this is confirmed. The name of the criteria is Jones criteria. Now one more very important things, if chronic valve lesions are present which are suggestive of rheumatic heart disease, then we do not require any other criteria. Okay, so this criteria is also very important to understand. So in Mudit Khanna also, or if you are solving any other MCQ books, please pick up the questions of this topic today itself, or just after watching the video itself, and try to solve all the MCQs. I hope you will be able to solve all of them, and thank you so much for watching till the end. So if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.